Hey guys, welcome to the new video, and hey fellas, welcome to the new video. And today we're going to talk about, or today I'm specifically talking about one topic is how to develop habits or how to create habits and stick with it. So, one concept I get to know while reading Atomic Habits. It's called implementations intentions. That's the thing. Let me read again because obviously I forgot. But let me check. It's somewhat around 70 pages. Uh, where it is. Alright, thus I'm correct with it. It's like implementations, intentions. I'm really correct with it, which I already explained you this. So let me explain how does it works. And it is a method or it is a concept which has which have two sub method in it. So first of all, let me explain what it is. It says that to develop a skill, you need to know why you are doing. I mean, you have to clear why you are doing that. For example, I'm hitting gym, and if I don't know why I'm doing this, there is no point of it, and I can't stick with it for a long run. If I want to stick with it, I have to know why. It's very clear. For example, this is a mouse, right? If I want to click, why I'm clicking? I'm actually, am I want to do anything with the screen, or if I am operating something, or I'm playing games, or I want to click anything on the screen, then I will click, right? That's the moral of this concept, or that's the actual context of this explanation. It's like why are you doing? You have to know very clearly. If I'm reading books, I want to gain knowledge. That's my why. There is no uh, clarity exists like I want to read books so I can get muscles. There is is it something? I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? It's really clear. It doesn't make sense. How I'm going to get muscle while reading books? Yes, it can be correlated. Like, yes, I will read books of how to do proper exercise that will actually give me muscles. That's an indirect, I mean, clarity. So to develop a skill, you have to very clear about your why. And this the two concept called number one is you have to know why you are doing, and you have to always clarify time and place. If you don't know when and where to do, you're not going to do execute that process, or you're not going to execute that one thing and get a result or stick with for a long run. For example, I want to brush my teeth. Yes, I want to brush my teeth, but I don't know where to brush and what is the time. If I don't know, I can't stick with it. For example, a person named called Alex. He wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he brush 2 p.m. Does it make sense? 2 p.m. and he brush in his bedroom. Does it make sense? It's like dumbest thought I could ever have. He's not the person who is like ill or something. He can run, walk, and he's even athlete. Then why he is doing? And can he do it for a long run? Never, because there is other works also exist, and he will before doing any task you will just think like, oh man, I'm feeling very anxious, I'm feeling uh, nervous, I'm feeling very lethargic to do particular job, I don't know why I'm doing it. So you just quit because you don't have any time or right place to do that. For example, at the same time, if Alex started doing in the 7 o'clock, when he wakes up, he will do brush after 30 minutes after doing some other stuff. Uh, do his brush, cleaning his brush, and at the bathroom, he knows the habit that if I wake up, I will brush after 30 minutes at the bathroom. So this is the actually statement called. You have to very clear why you're doing the time and place. For example, I want to hit the gym, and my time is like 8:30 p.m. at night. Yes, at night. I usually do it in that time. So 8:30 p.m. in night. So I will hit the gym because obviously, if you want to gain muscle, you have to hit the gym. So that's where the place you're gonna hit gym. So it's really clear the time and place. So if you want to execute one X thing, you have to know the time and place. I will X when, I mean, it's more like, uh, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's more like, yeah, let me check it so I can explain you very clearly. I'm just pretty nervous today. It's kind of, I couldn't articulate you better, or it is like it says, okay. Oh, let me clear. What is that? Huh. So I will be behave at time and location. So you have to very clear about why you're doing, when you're going to do that. So this is the first method to develop a habit. You have to know the timing and the location of where you're going to do that. So if you want to do home workouts, you have to know the timing and set one particular time in your schedule, so you're going to execute that particular in that time. You have to do it, my friend, and that will actually enhance. Or when people think like, why do we need to set a time? We are not robots, we're humans, we can do whenever we want. And if you think like that, you're just the dumbest person in the world, because obviously you don't feel to do right things. But going into a path or the schedule, it actually makes things very efficient and easy to do. For example, you don't know when to work out, and you thinks like, I have uh, I have today at 9 p.m. a party, so I will exercise now, right now. And for example, if I just have party for now, I will work out at night, and maybe I don't know. If I work out at night, I don't have the energy to do that. So when you just have that schedule, your body prepares for that. It's maybe called like circadian rhythm. I don't know. I don't know the actual definition of it, but it makes sense. But you have to actually be careful while actually executing an habit. You should know the times and location to execute that process. The second method is called like habit stacking. For example, you have the habit of brushing teeth at the 7 o'clock. So you can actually add a new habit on top of it. For example, you just wake up at 7 o'clock and you brush after 30 minutes, and after that you think that I will start meditation. So what you need to do to make it more easy at first, just stack after the habit that you already have. For example, uh, I have the habit of eating every day before 9 p.m. So when I eat a meal or the dinner after 9 p.m., I mean in 9 p.m., after that I will meditate for a while. And it's pretty easy because obviously you have the habit of eating dinner at the perfect time, and then you can easily do the thing. And you have to actually think like you have already time. It's not that you don't have one time, you're trying to add it. So it's pretty easy to add, and it's called habit stacking, and it's pretty easy to do because when you get from one result from one habit, you're very feeling happy, and you can get doing things very clearly, and it is more like chain effect. So when you read one page of book, you felt like I'm missing something, so let me read the another page, and you read for 20 30 pages at the one run. So my habit is like, I will read this book's page 5 page per day. But usually I don't read that much. I mean, that much not. It's more like I started reading 5 pages, and more often or usually I don't know how much I read. It's definitely, I don't want to read more than that, but I had to because I have the curiosity to what happens in the next page. It's not like story, but in my mind I felt like something is missing from me. So that it's like chain effect. You having curiosity to do next. So when you just wake up and brush after 30 minutes of 7 p.m. or 7 o'clock, 7 a.m., and you felt like, I'm happy, I'm brushed, let me exercise for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, or let me walk or take sun bath for 10 minutes. So it's like habits. When you just complete the sun bath, you felt like, I'm very tired, let me take a quick nap. Or it's really cringe to say that you just wake up and you taking nap, but it's more like, yes, you just tired of taking sun bath, you're going to have a bath. So that's the actual concept. So though those two methods is, first one is like, you have to know when and where to do the particular task. And I'm pretty excited yesterday, but today I don't, because I have plenty of works to do, but I'm trying to become more excited with you guys. So it's pretty clear that you need to know this, when to do a particular task and where to do. So when you have the clarity, you know that with this one particular task I will do 7 o'clock. After 30 minutes I will brush. So when I just gap between the 30 minutes, so in that time maybe you're just cleaning your desk and everything that you do, and it's general. So you need to very precise about the time and location when you're going to do that part. And at last, what you need is very clear about habit stacking. It's pretty easy to do, and you need to do both at a time, and you can do it, man. It's pretty easy. Like, you know when to do one particular thing. After that, you can easily add another task. For example, after hitting the gym, I will come home and I will have a bath with ice. It's like ice bath or cold bath, people are called that, but that's the concept. So this is a new habit you build on top of gym. After hitting the gym, you will do that. So it's pretty easy. For that's for the today, guys. And I'm really nervous because I'm wearing sunglasses and I can clearly see outside, and I more often feel like people are watching, and it's normal. If people are watching, they should. If they don't, how are you gonna make money? Goodbye.